We are staying on top of developments out of Detroit as that city's mayor lays out just how serious of a financial hole the city's in and how he plans to dig out of it.
24-hour News 8's Joe LaFurgey is at the live desk with what Detroit Mayor Dave Bing has to say and how West Michigan is reacting to the problems there. Joe?
Yeah, Sue, Brian, we just tuned in. The mayor just started his speech a few minutes ago. So far, he has talked about the bus service in Detroit. It is a mess. Buses sitting on the side of the road, people not getting picked up. He just talked about privatizing at least the management of the bus service. Now, we've heard different reports out of Detroit that he will talk about privatization of the bus services as well as the city lighting services. The mayor telling the crowd at a community center in Detroit that they're all done kicking the can for these problems. He's referring to past administrations, that he's not going to sugarcoat anything he's telling this crowd of people tonight. So why should we care about what's going on in Detroit here in West Michigan? Last night, Grand Rapids Mayor George Hartwell answered that question. Tonight, we ask a person whose job it is to attract businesses to this area, as well as a local business owner who is moving part of the business to Detroit. A decade or two ago, the answer may have been, we don't care. But the East versus West, us versus them attitude between Grand Rapids and Detroit has mellowed over the years, and not just in attitude.
We could go to Chicago, we could go to Detroit, we could go anywhere, but Detroit is an exciting market for us.
Peter Brand owns Mindscape, a firm that helps companies get into and make use of the digital age. Despite Detroit's troubling financial picture, Mindscape is expanding to Detroit.
I think there's a lot of cities that are having financial troubles right now, but I think that the resiliency of the people and the spirit that's over there in Detroit is going to overcome it.
Of course, when people from outside the state think Michigan, they think Detroit. After all, it's our largest city. So how do the people who market West Michigan to businesses clear that hurdle?
Do I watch what's happening in Detroit? Of course. But it's really more from the how can we move the whole state forward versus, one East versus West.
Of course, in closed business, positive sells. Companies aren't going to want to invest in your area if the news is all negative. But it's not all spin either.
Birmingham in Alabama just went and declared bankruptcy. I don't know how bad it was for Alabama, but there's still investment going on in Alabama. Okay, so I don't think we shouldn't overplay it.
And again, that speech by Mayor Dave Bing in Detroit continues at this hour. We will have a full wrap-up tonight at woodtv.com and, of course, starting at 10 on WXSP, then at 11 here at Wood TV 8. Live with the news, Joe LaFurgey, 24-hour News 8.